Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Is it working properly? I'm trying something. It's saying we're live. Oh, living dangerously. Still says offline. Let's do homepage check. Yeah, it does not think we're live. Yeah, okay. Right, we should be live on Twitch. We're live on the YouTubes. I can see from here that it's working. I just want to make sure it's working over on Twitch. Yeah, okay, it works straight away. Yeah, so it doesn't really support AV1. Never mind. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the stream. Yes, it's Monday. It's a bank holiday in the UK. Hopefully it's a bank holiday for yourselves as well, wherever you may be, but it is here. So we're having a proper chill-out time. Yes, we are. Just need to resize that map. There we go. Right. To the live screen on both, I believe. Yes, there we go. So, yeah, I just stood in all, I think. Now, I did pick up all the dailies yesterday and then did none of them. Did none because we ran out of time. We spent so long on Find a Friend with Space Quest. We literally could not. We just couldn't do it. It's kind of funny, but yeah, never mind. Oh yes, I need to do social mediaing, don't I? Yes, yes, you do. Give me a second while I do that. Doodly doodly doo. There we go, there's one. And also it's beer o'clock because it's a holiday today. Yes, it is. And we'll avail ourselves of alcohol. Yes. I remember to do the Discord update this time as well. There we go. Yes, I got a thing yesterday. I didn't mention it on the stream yesterday, or maybe I did. I can't remember. But no, it was after the stream on Friday. It was. So I finished the stream and thought, right, I'll just pop to the loo now, get something to eat, and then off to bed for work in the morning. So I set it all going, and then like I'm literally, quick visit number one to the loo, come back, and there's this. My system's reset itself somehow, and I've got this big upgrade to Windows 11 now, full screen, nothing else running or whatever. Crino Tour. Beer is proof God loves us and wants us to be happy. Happy Easter. Yeah. Beer Pressure Peter, subscribe with Prime. They've subscribed for 6 months. Thank you very much for the resub, Peer Pressure Peter. Much appreciated. Some would argue, because I went to Catholic schools, that beer is the work of the devil. It comes from the tree of knowledge with the apple. Knowledge of brewing beer instead of just eating the food it starts off as. Yeah, there's a lot of debate in those circles. Me, beer schmear, it's great. And technically, doesn't fruit naturally do that anyway. You know, haven't we seen videos of, I think, African elephants, certain fruit, when it falls from the tree, it's off, but it's off enough for it to become alcoholic. And the elephants eat it, and then the elephants are swaying around everywhere. Brother took it was mead, which you make from honey, I believe. Mead is made from honey, I think. My wife would know. She runs a hotel bar and the hotel kind of thing. The good Lord gave us, waste it as honey, make beer. Yeah, that one. Let me tell this guy here. Percent T rebuff. Rebuff me with all the things. Racebar TV, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Right, so the remaining buffs to get are very open. Excuse me. Not my fault. I did not carbonate this beverage. Okay, but I want to cast... Do I want reduce inertia? Let's try and figure this out. So let me cancel GSF. So I've got... Let's just pick one that's easy to... Yeah, so... 1410. And if I use reduce inertia, 1530. If I cast shuffle step, which is 15%, I've got to cancel one. So that went up as high as 1530. So I can cancel that. Oh, I don't quite have enough nano skill. Try now. Oh, it's not changed. Have I? Modify base close. It's not done it though, has it? Yes, it has 15, 22, but all the others stay the same. So it only affects that one, whereas reduce inertia, that is 120 to your 3 main ones. So duck XP, dodge range, evade close. Yeah, that's the better bet for now, I think. It's a shame you can't use both of those, though, I think. That is a shame. Anyway, not to worry. Right, spaced out. Newland. Let's go. Yeah, I like alcohol in, you know, small, not constantly, but yeah, that's it. It's lower than RI, but and it only buffs one. Yeah, the 25% one I can kind of get situationally. That makes sense, but just yeah, that's it. It's a weird one. When I first read it, I thought it was 15% to all, and the 25% one, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. You know, if you could buff 25%, especially at higher level, because 25% of 2,000 evades is, you know, that's a big chunk of evade skill. If you got 2k evades and you take 25%, that's like 500 more in evades, but it's only one. So yeah, slightly, yeah. Here comes the ship. Alright, there we go. Okay, we've got the regular version, or I think the easiest version. Some people say the pods is the easy version, but I find this one faster. Could I aim shot this guy? Oh, I haven't got the aim shot bow anymore. Come on. I'm an idiot. Ignore me. Yeah, it is a weird one. If it buffed everything, I could understand it more. It would make more sense. But apparently it doesn't, so... A bit of curiosity here. I want to take the bow off and slap this with fists, just to see. It's quite slow to unequip. Yeah, immediately the crit hit a lot harder. And that's just melee damage. Well, the one that can do 25%, I think you've got to be Nocky. Oh no, not aliens. Yeah, we're traumatized. Yeah, we're hitting for a K harder with fists than we do with the bow. Yeah, 4,410 crit each time. So, yeah, we're more damage without the bow. I can see what Mahalik was kind of saying. Like, oh, bow MA, if they could get some better weapons. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah. But yeah, I get it. Now I'm here trying, you know, in a kind of controlled environment. You know, we just hit so much harder without the bow. I may need a couple of bows added with combined MA attack. Yeah, but that's special arrows, isn't it? Bow special attack. It's got to have the special arrows tag on it, hasn't it? It's a weird one, that. It's quite obscure. Yeah, we do a lot more damage without a bow, which is kind of a problem for a bow MA playthrough. When you feel like my gear is holding me back, and if I just thump it with my fist, I do better. But you can't use MA attacks with the bow. You know, like, whatever, Shen, or, you know, any of those. Yeah, they don't really work. I mean, how much MA skill have we got now? Martial arts 1458 versus ranged, which is much higher because I've perked it. Whereas if I perked that's dodge range. Which one? Spiritual master, martial arts. Yeah, see that. That's going to add a lot more. So what have we got on this side? We've got 50, 75, 77, 83. No, 82. Yeah, so if you add all these together, where's Tinker Tools? Let's have a look. Tinker in it. There you go. Tinker Tools. Tinker Plants, Nanos. Has he not got perks on here? And like there's the Dreadlock Bow, but that is MP only, which is kind of... Tinker Fight. No, it hasn't. What was the one I'm thinking of then? Which I know is the only one with the perks still. Asking Daishin to work on perks for AO Galaxy, but he hurt himself recently and is recovering. Oh, Christ, speedy recovery, dude. Yeah, definitely one of the good guys. Yeah, it doesn't cover that. So Anu does, though. Perks Planner. Yeah, that's it. I was thinking of that one. Okay, so martial artist, Solitus. Let's say we're 220. Just so we can do it. So Kung Fu Master. So if we put into that, Spiritual Master, let's put 10 in there. What else would we put into? Would we bother with that one? Maybe, maybe not. But General, we would put into Light Infantry, wouldn't we? Yeah, we would. So Light Infantry. Just on those. Yeah, it gives you all the specials you get. So that would give 300 to martial arts above what we've got now. So that would put us at... Yeah, we pushing close to 2k. Doing that, and there's martial arts mastery, obviously. Kung Fu Master, I think I put that in. Yeah, there's not a lot in that one, but it is more. So... Yeah, that is... And then, of course, you got Brawler as well. Yeah, I'm getting tempted to, you know, switch to making the bow MA a regular MA. Which is kind of sacrilege. Because I'm missing loads of stuff you would have on an MA, like the you know, the MA attacks and stuff. You can't use, can you? If we go to, where are we? Let's go to Borealis. Let's go to the melee shop there. Because that's the one in, if you don't know, there's loads of melee attacks in the Borealis shop. High quality ones as well. Just over here at the weapons shop. If you nip in here, Yeah, you know, all the way, I think, to 300. So, like, attack of this bird of prey. Yeah, I need a lot for a 300, but martial arts skill lock, so that's the 30-second one. Attack of the snake, 300, 15 seconds. Blessed with thunder, depends on other stuff as well. Cloudless sky. Flower of life. Shen would be the main one, though. Martial arts for 400, and yeah. And then the healing one upon a wave of summer. No. Reduce snare, does all that. Cast and damage 1. There's another one I'm thinking of. Is it Angel of Night I'm thinking? Uses a bit of nano. It doesn't directly say exactly how much damage you do, but I know it doesn't work if you don't have if you do have a bow equipped. It's kind of disappointing. Right, what else we got? We had 4 holes graffiti. Okay. Yeah, so that wasn't too difficult. I do dislike these missions. Like the shoplifter one, this one. Yeah, they shouldn't be a PVM mission. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be on the table for that. When somehow Janelle made the judgment that you can't get PvP veteran points or whatever or XP for PvP missions, but then didn't take those two out. Mind you, Janelle came up with a lot of stupid ideas. In my opinion, like making tutoring devices no drop. Why? Why would you make them no drop? That's, yeah, stupid. Mission complete. There we go. That I didn't understand, and absolutely nobody liked it. So, yeah, that went, that disappeared. Mission complete. There we go. How are we doing on AI? Oh, I got a long way to go on that level. Okay. Okay, so the next one would be... Yeah, I see I'll be using Brawl and Fast Attack and stuff like that, and I'm not. Like, I have Brawling. I've got nothing in Fast Attack and no Fast Attack weapon, but you would absolutely use it. Even with like a stun glove or something like that, you know? This one is harder for an Omni by a bit. What is? What, the paint the sign one? Yeah, what do Omni get for that? Where does it send you? Four holes for Omni. Union. So it sends you to do graffiti. That's weird. Yeah, it should. I mean, why would a loyal Omnitech employee go spraying graffiti on, Omnitech propaganda, the Omnitech posters and stuff? Yeah, that doesn't quite. I don't. Where's? Yeah, just take those missions off the table. They're stupid. But it should be sending you somewhere clan to do that, surely. The mission is to take the graffiti down. Oh my god. So you're some executive working in offices of Omnitech, but they send you out as the janitor. Yeah, because don't forget, Omnitech is your friend. Yeah, that's just, no, the internal logic, just, no. That's like TV adaptation or Netflix adaptation. It's just like, what are you doing? No, stop trying to make the show your thing. It's not your thing. Somebody came up with it and wrote it and made it massively successful. Don't try and make it your thing, you idiot. Because you're just going to fall flat on your face like everybody else does doing that, It's like Game of Thrones. When they were sticking more or less to the books, it was fine. It was a great show to watch. And then the last 2 seasons were just garbage. I don't know whose idea it was. Like, oh, we can come up with a plot and all these plot lines and tie them all up just as well as an award-winning author. No, you can't, clearly, because they were crap. And everybody just stopped watching it, I mean, is anyone going to bother watching the next season of Witcher without Henry Cavill in it? I'm not. I just don't think it's something I want to watch. You're higher than me and your keeper. Yeah, the crits are about 1,000 hit points less with the bow. Trying to force PvP, no one camps these places anymore. Yeah, that's it. Nobody does. There was one guy, I think his name was Reign of Pain, but reign as in the reign of a monarch. And he was just like ganking it. He was a fixer, and he was just trying to gank everybody and anybody that turned up there to get the XP buff. And it was quite, a popular spot at the time. Because there were no XP cans and that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, so he kept ganking lobies, like hitting 160s and stuff like that, so I just turned up on my 220 fixer. wipe the floor with him. And he never came back. I think he's probably just been that embarrassed to be killed by Callus 2, probably. Oh my god, Callus 2 beat you, you noob. Because I am crap at PvP. And I'll put my hand up to it, you know. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go to the warden. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Right. You enjoy how large the bow looks in my hands. I forgot to go to the warden. I am a doofus. Never mind. Yeah, we've all done it. Or picked the wrong mission and gone to the wrong prisoner or... yeah, something. Yeah. See, normally I do that straight away so I don't forget, but I didn't do it this time for reasons I can't fathom. I am an idiot. Oh well, never mind. And that was a clean kill without any outside help except for there happened to be someone else there. Oh well, never mind. You have to go back. I bet nobody will be there now. I mean, that keeper's going to go. So, yeah. I'm going to have to go back and wait for him to respawn. Oh, God, I'm stupid. Maybe I'll just bring another toon out and kill him with that. Might be quicker. In fact, no, definitely be quick. I'm not even sure this character could handle fighting him toe-to-toe. They should be able to at this level, but I'm kind of really behind on a lot of bits and pieces like the mem things in there. You know, the defensive memories of a defender and all that stuff. So I'm just going to put myself on autopilot, like so. And then I'm going to get another beer. Used to be agents versus infos all around 2HO? Do you mean? I remember a lot of action at 2HO. And Meet Me There. Oh my god. The griefing at Meet Me There. So I figured it was. I mean, the keys are next to each other on a QWERTY keyboard anyway. Yeah, what was on the other one? That's not the one we killed. I didn't even check his loot. Nope. Yeah. Let's log 220 to come and help, because we're a wimp. Who shall I bring? Yeah, let's bring the keeper. I like keepers. I mean, people go, is keeper your favourite? A little bit. Yeah. The keepers are just so good now. Not raiding this evening, so check out that. What's this one? Turn spirit. Okay. Claim it. Oh, I've got no space. What a pity. What was this? Sword of Curiosity 259. Yeah, if anybody wants it. Keeper stonk. Yeah. Yeah, since 18.7 in 2015, Keeper is way more powerful than it used to be. It's a lot more fun to play as well. I'm slightly curious, actually. These used to go for tons of money, didn't they? Let's just see how much they go for now. Or if people even bother with them. $240 goes for, God almighty, nearly 4 billion. And that quality. $250 goes for 2 billion. $259 doesn't seem to be there. If my adversary was still melee, I would give it to him. He used to have one. I remember selling it as well on GMI for 600 million at the time. Was considered a lot of money. Yeah, I remember the old PvP rules. Anybody over 75 was free lunch for paid players. So if you, well, everyone was paid back then, obviously, but yeah, if you were level 75, a level 200 could, and you were flagged, or no, it wasn't. You weren't even flagged then. Flag came later, didn't it? Yeah, if you were level 75 in a PvP zone with no countdown, mind you, you were attackable to a level 200. So you just got your arse handed to you, good and proper. Of course you did. I remember coming out of a mission in Southern Foul Hills, not far from Smuggler's Den, and I came out from that mission, and I was so close to leveling. It was one of those epically massive missions full of mobs, and I came out and I got annihilated by some level 200. I think I was like level 70, 80, something like that. Oh, I was just, yeah, properly destroyed very quickly. Advanced CRT. Oh my god. Yeah, let's have a bit more resolution. That kind of looks like a really crap monitor. It doesn't look like CRT. But anyway. The depth of field is kind of ridiculous. Because it goes off center where the mouse is or something weird. SSR is quite nice, and RTGI is very nice. What was cartoon? It's like a sharpening effect, if anything. Oh, but yeah, it screws up the text completely. Demonetize. Okay. D-band. DPX. Yeah. Never mind. Keeper auras and the flying code are on the same thread. So every time it ticks, it centers the flight. Does it? That's... yeah, there's some weird code in AO. There truly is. Right, join big guy's team. I think I've got all my buffs running. Let's renew them. Why not? Watch Ward. Evangelical Reaper, yeah. I put a lot of time into this character and put a lot of decent gear on them, and when you play them now, yeah, it does feel pretty good. So that investment kind of pays off, I suppose. But it was a lot of work. I mean, I was streaming nearly every night because it was, you know, it was when we had the lockdowns and stuff. So 2020, when I was making this character, so I was going out on every group's raid ever, trying to get stuff. So yeah, definitely, it was definitely a thing. Even invested the time and effort to make tier armor. I wanted the second tier because it looks like the guy, well, you can't see, some of it's kind of obscured, but it looks like, you know, when you're at character creation, you'll see the keeper class, you know, like the statue for keeper. And yeah, I kind of wanted the character to look like that, so. I'm going to kill him again in about a minute. Okay, he's gone. Fair enough. Did you hear the Bethesda news? Yeah, they're re-releasing Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4. It's like, great, where's Elder Scrolls 6, please? And I kind of like, if they're going to release that in Unreal 5, is there a chance that Elder Scrolls 6 will be in Unreal 5? Not in that bloody creation engine. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I saw that. It's 120 gig. Yeah, okay. I mean, in 2025, that's not ridiculous. It's really not. And if they've, you know, seriously upgraded the textures and other stuff, then yeah, the expansion on the data file size is going to be a lot bigger. I must have crit him pretty hard on that MA. Oh yeah, like a string of crits. Okay. Like one after the other. That'd be interesting if that's what they're doing. No more creation engine, Bethesda. Oh, for fuck's sake, lag. Right, okay, I'm gonna walk this guy back to Shadowlands. And do the same with this one. Try and get myself a dojo. As soon as I can move. Anyway, right, there we go. So we've got some more questing to get done. In Inferno. We're not scheduled for fibre. Yeah. Well, I'm amazed we have it in the area I'm in, because it's so rural compared to most of the UK. But yeah, we've got full fibre here. So we've got 1 gig down. And whatever up. Yeah, enough that I can not flood it. Plus with fibre, when you're uploading, you don't affect your bandwidth downloading, which is kind of nice. But yeah, full fibre is pretty sweet. Even with streaming and like my wife and son both being on the internet at the minute, you just don't feel it. If I'm on my own, there's no one else in the house, I can download a game at 120 megabyte a second from Steam. Like, my hard drive's at 100%. Writing. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Big Toon to the rescue. Evade buff. Come on, before they die. Oh, fuck. Too slow. Oh, they're just too weak. I hate it. I could not get there quick enough. And my heal aura wasn't helping them. Because they'd zoned before I did, just when it ticked past. Oh, arse. Nothing on that one anyway. You will pay! Squishy. Yeah, they are real squishy. I think I need the defensive HUDs. I really do. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and spend money. At this level, they should be able to handle a Demon of Shadow. But they were nowhere near. And the next biggest heal is miles away. Like in terms of everything else. Yeah, let's do some shopping. That's going to be the answer. Let's get those HUDs done. We obviously need them. Am I getting hit by a... Yeah, by some silly arse. Yeah, those things. Let's use that so they're safe. Right. I think I've got one of the parts. I think I've got one of the empty containers. I need 2 empty containers, 2 memories of a defender, and 1 Dust Brigade infuser. Why have I got that? Oh, because I beaconed that character out, so I'm hearing the music they're hearing. Slow jazz. Right, let's bring up... It's empty container we want, isn't it? Empty... no. Is that what it's called? Is it called something else? Hang on. Oh, God. No, that's not it. The hell are those things called? Oh. Why don't I look on the other character? I'm going to want... Uppy Adventurer. He's got all the creds stashed in all kinds of places. Infused Ancient Defender. That's what we want to get. Right, we do that, and then go back to that. Ancient Defender, there we go. So we want empty ancient device. Ah, that's what it's called. So I know I've got one. Yeah, that's on Astanos, who is... I think he's on this... Essence of Behemoth, thank you! Who is on this account. So I'm going to trade that over to Cluid. Yeah, we were on... God, in 2001, we got broadband, inverted commas. It was half meg, so it was 500 kilobytes down. It was less than 1 meg down. It was half a meg down, and even less, you know, a tenth of that up. But it was technically broadband, and it was so much better than what we had before. And then about 2008-ish, it went up to a 2 meg download rate. And then we got 40, then we got 80, and then it was 80 for like 5 or 6 years. And then they did eventually go, oh, by the way, we're doing fiber. And I was like, sign me up. And fiber actually costs no more, or like a couple of dollars more, or a couple of pound more, for it, which is nuts. Bag 9 inventory. Okay. Where's bag 9? Right, I'm going to trade you that. That's the only one I've got spare. Yeah, in Britain it's different, and in Europe it's different, but that's because they decided at a government level to make broadband a commodity. So, you know, like I think in America, in Australia as well, one company buys a region, and that's it. They then own all the phone connections in that region. You've got to go through them. They monopolize it, which in Europe is illegal, and in the UK is illegal. So what happens is they all instead are competing with each other in the same area, so you get really good prices. Because they can't, like, overcharge for you. Yeah, that's just a bullshit way of doing it. That screws the consumer over. It absolutely does. It's designed for maximum profit for minimal investment, and, you know, that's just how that works. And people go, oh my god, you're a commie. No. I don't want to get ripped off by a bunch of suits in a boardroom. That's not being a commie. Right, okay, another beer. Yeah, so our internet in the UK is, by comparison, so this cost me £42 a month for 1 gigabyte down and whatever it is up. It's like, it uploads at ridiculous, I know that, because I've got enough bandwidth that I can stream to YouTube with Streamlabs, and I can stream to Twitch like beyond the maximum they actually state, so it's kind of nuts. Mafia, I mean government. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Especially these days. Yeah, if I do... yeah, there you go. So even while I'm streaming... And this won't affect the stream either. This is while streaming. Mrs. Callis 2 is on. Watching movies. I think my son's downloading the game. Yeah, I'm using 10 meg of upload for both streams. Otherwise it's about 112 or something silly. So I get that while I'm streaming. And that's £42 a month, which is 50, yeah, so $56 a month is what that costs me currently, you know, with oh no, I didn't want to do that. With the current exchange rate, that's going to fluctuate a lot. Oh yeah. So yeah, it is kind of silly. Right, we need one more ancient container, don't we? And they're coming in. Have I got enough for that, maybe? Nope. Okay, no problem. So, this guy, who's got more money than God knows. Yeah, so, let's withdraw. Go through the painful process of using the global market interface. Yeah, so it doesn't cost much more than that in the UK. It's about 39. It's about 37 to 39 quid, pounds, for regular 80 meg broadband. And it's 42 for 1 gig fibre. So it's just a no-brainer, really. But that's because it like I say, fibre and internet in general is, it's a commodity, so it comes into your house and you can buy the connection from anyone, but one company owns the actual connection, and you never interact with them directly except they turn up to install the fibre line for you. But you don't pay them or anything. You sign up with a internet provider and you pay them, and as part of the sign up they get that bit paid for. So it is pretty good. I think they get the most kind of screwed over in Australia with internet. Everyone I know from Australia just says, "Oh God, you know, the internet in Australia is so expensive and it's crap." That's what happens when you monopolize something. Okay. Need to clear my creds, so I'm just gonna import max. Close. Move this over. Okay, so now South Korea's got bonkers internet, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, the eastern continents are like 100 years ahead of us in technology. We're kind of led to believe, oh, they're all, you know, oh, they're all savages. Absolutely not. they are like 20, 50 years ahead of us. It's crazy. You can see a gnat's fart from space, yeah. Yeah, no, the you know, like China, South Korea, etc., etc., they're all so in advance of us now. They sort of look on us with sort of sympathy, I suppose. Like they go, oh my God, they still wipe their asses with paper. Can you believe it? Oh, savages. Because they don't do that. They've been washing their asses since forever. They've never had toilet paper because they always wash their bottom when they have a poo. You know, they can't believe that we think that's, you know, wiping your backside with a piece of paper is sufficient. To them, that's disgusting. And you can kind of imagine why. If you fell into a pile of crap, you know, like you're walking across a field and you trip up and you go face down in a cow pat, and all you did was wipe your face with paper. You wouldn't, would you? You'd wash and shower and scrub and... Yeah, crazy. But, you know... Of course, illustrious leaders around the world tell us all, well, no, we're the most advanced. Yeah, because every nation lies to its populace. In Britain, they tell us how great we are, but study history, we're not that great. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm withdrawing on the wrong one, that's why. The fundamental universal flaw. Well, yes and no, because all builds have some form of damage mitigation. So that's what you need to think of evades as in terms of. So you've got ACs. And you've got evades and defensive rating, which affects the effectiveness of evades. And then you've got blockers, reflects, and other things. All of those are damage mitigation. They all belong in the same grouping. Ranger Gate, it's called in EverQuest. Well, mechanically that might work differently in a different game. I'm sure, I accept that. But, yeah, I mean, this is an AO stream, so we're talking about AO. So in the world logic of AO, you know, it works a little different. Oh no, 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 withdraw, I want to deposit. Right, okay, so we searched for empty device, general, there's one, cheapest one, go on, I'll take it, it's nearly $1 billion, oh my god. And now we need to search for, no, not that. Crystallized MEMS, which are super duper expensive as well. And I need 2 of them. Oh god, they're so expensive. I don't think I can buy that, can I? No, I haven't given myself enough credits. I have to sell another Grace. I've got a few. The 1 billion restriction and the 4 billion on GMI restriction, they're just bullshit and they need to die. Yes, they do. It's just so inconvenient. It's a massive time sink to just shift credits around to buy things in a 2025 economy. Yeah, they all kind of stack in the same field for me. So with Soldier, they're damage, it's not evasion, it's damage mitigation. So reflects, ACs and evades, they are all a protected group, as well as, of course, blockers with keepers in the team. So if you've got massive add-all death from a Krat aura, you've got a keeper in team with blockers and such, and then you've got a soldier and or engineer in the team as well. The overall team defensive capability is absolutely huge, you know. I hate the GMI system. It's so slow and old. There's a quality 250 Type 3 bow. I think my MP might have used it at one point. 210 to 295 versus 250 to 400. Look how much smaller the requirements are. Flingshot 350, bow 700 versus for the Kaizor, bow from 1668, flingshot from 835 and aim shot from 835. It's ridiculous. A stupid system that attainable at 150 only because of a level lock. People in Temple of the Three Winds would be using those weapons if there was no level lock on them. You know it, I know it, and I'd make a build on stream for it. If you took the level lock off the special and no drop tag off the special edition weapons, oh my god. the twinks we would make. Okay, that should pull us up to 2 billion. Let's have a look. Depends how quickly it goes through, which probably won't be that quick. No, it's not. Also, I've got mail, which I think is the container. Yeah. Container 1 and container 2. There we go. Yeah, I kind of... I don't think I ever played the EverQuest game when it was new. There was EverQuest 2. I played that a little bit, but not a lot. Gonna need more billions, clearly. Hey, how about you open, you piece of oh, God. GMI, oh. Both EQs are in the same boat as AO. I guess, yeah. It was very pay for content, I found, with EverQuest 2. Oh, I found a new cave, and pay now, and it becomes this super duper dungeon. And you're like, okay. Give us yeah, they were nickel and diming people way back in the day in EverQuest 2. Like, oh, found a cave, I want to go in and do something. And then it was like, to go through this red invisible wall, which is a contradiction, I know, to go in this area, you need to buy XYZ for $2. And you'd be like, wait, what? You know. They also use nagging, so it's very uncool. Nagging? I'm not sure what nagging means in that context. Nagging generally means someone nagging you is like, you know, they're, oh, why haven't you done? Why can't you do? Nag, nag, nag. But I don't know what nag is nag. I don't. What does nagging mean in that context? Nagware. Okay, it doesn't sound like a good thing. Nagware, software that tries to make users buy a program. Oh God, really? Cambridge Dictionary. Nagware attempts to persuade users. Oh, like Windows 11 update. Oh my God, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. Oh, you log out, it pops up with it. Oh my God. And people tolerate that? You know, you get rid of Nagware is if everybody, and I mean everybody, just refuses to use your software anymore because it's full of Nagware. Then you force the board to go, we've suddenly stopped making money. They don't like it. But people don't, do they? That's the problem. We don't. We go, okay. That's when you really are sheeple, is when you would just accept what companies do like that. You know, that, oh, jeez. That's awful. Should watch Black Mirror. It's a bit of a wake-up call about where we're at societally and the dark places that could take us to. You know. Right, can we combine these? Right, we made the first one, Ancient Invasion, no drop unique. So now I need a DB infuser, but I think I need 1500 comp lit to upgrade it. I think it's 1500. 1500, yeah. Okay, and we have 1282. Okay, we're gonna go re-perk so we can make these things. 1250 to make, but 1500 to make, 1250 to equip. Just stupid. Who thought of that? All right, let's do this. Restart all my perks. Yes. Did I bother looking which ones I had before I started? No. Raziel, welcome to the stream. Right. Okay. So we want. Where's Enhance NCU? NCU extensions. Definitely want that one. Oh, I can't use the last one. That's unfortunate. 210. Okay. So that's 1364. Okay. Then we want Genuous. And we want Solitus Primary. Is that got Intelli? No. Secondary Intelli. There we go. Oh. Pain not being able to use the last one. This is 1380. Then we want Enhanced DNA. $1394, still a ways off. Let's get an Intelli buff and also... No, that's not the one I want. That's not the Volavant. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Claimed horror has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Yeah, we want neuronal stimulator. Hopefully we can get to 1500. I haven't even checked that we can. This could all end horribly badly. Oh, I've cut red tape while I'm here. Actually, just give me all the buffs. Is it not here? MP. Not there. Crap. No, it's not there. Oh, crap. Right, well, okay. I can buff myself with it. Oh, wait, did the paid guys have it? Maybe. Paid buff team. Alt up. Enter alt up. Do you guys have neuronal stimulator? Ah, yeah, they do. Okay, cool. So that lands us at 1400. Oh Christ, we got another 100 to find. Log the mule for some rings. I don't think that's going to get us to 1500. I'm sure I had a nano can. Gave a bit more than generic complet. No idea what bag it was in. This one maybe? Composite attribute improvement. That's not it. Not that one. That's old simu. Ah, that one I do want. And that one. Pop this on. God, that makes nearly no... And we're not going to get to 1500, are we? Oh, crap. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I'm not seeing a possibility of getting it done at this point. Oh, a taunt. Okay. I think that was a reward or something. Sure I had a nano can of more comp lit, but I don't know where I put it. Not in there. You know, one of the colonist bundle ones. No, and those are Lobby rings, and they're not going to help. Oh, maybe I used it already. No! That would be foolish. Should have saved it. Mathematica, good night, Cal, good all, and sweet dreams. Thank you very much for dropping by. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't think the gun pistols would give us enough, would they? What are they, 25 each? That's like 50, so we're still 50 short. No! We're not going to make the... What's it, are we? We're going to make 1500, and we need 15 bloody 100 to build it. And you can't build it on a different character that has those skills. That's always really annoyed me. You know, I could pass this off to any of my other high-level characters and they just go, 1500 complete. You noob. Complete tutoring device 200. You need 1000 in tutoring. What have we got in tutoring? Because I got spare IP with this build. 909. Okay. Just go all the way to 1k. Screw it. See if we can do it. 101. There we go. Alright, let's trade with him. Now we want Want some nice rings. So, bag of rings, and we want some weapons. These got the complete ones in. Should have complete 20. Complete 20, okay. That was 04. So we want these two. Oh, wait. So I need to trade tutoring device, pistols, and the rings. Alright, so for rings, 25. 25. So that gets us to... Ugh, we're very far away. Oh, I think I gave myself the wrong bag. Yes, I did. That's a bag of trash. No idea why that's there. Okay. The bag with the star is the one I wanted. So, okay. Complete. Was it that one? Or this one? No, I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So... with this one we want Gauntlet. And Gauntlet again, we're not gonna get that. Okay, and then the tutoring device. Just 1508. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. We got this. Yeah, but yeah, jumping through hoops to do it. Okay, what am I doing? Where are we up with this guy? Yeah, we picked up the billion. Need to give it to you. Accept. Yes. Yes. GMI. Deposit. Bleh. Right, okay. So now we need a Notum Infuser, DB Notum Infuser to upgrade the first thing. Or have I got any? Have I got any? I don't think I have. I think I used the ones I needed and gave all the others away, but just in case I didn't. Solar infuser, yeah, useless. Okay, let's buy that. Run back over here. This guy, we're going to need more money. So, withdraw. 999, 999, 999. Withdraw. It'd been quicker in the other, in the, OFAB room. But yeah, we can do it, but only just. I'm getting a beer. This is making my brain hurt. But that's AO. Okay, we're back. Where are we up to? Yeah, the infuser take... So it's 1,500 to upgrade it. Yeah, you need 1,500, right. Boosh. Build. There we go. Let's get that on. Yay! The first one's on. Lock. You know why, because I'm not doing this again. Oh my god, I just missed this. Reroll death board. Still available? Probably not. Probably gone. I missed it. You've got to be so quick on those. It's gone. No problem. I AFK'd for a min. That's on me. It is though. There's another one. Oh my god, there's two of them? Zan Defense Board wants to sell. Yeah, well, maybe. Meant to post free for all. Anthenane. That's Parthenia. What was that for then? Meant to post free for all. Parthenia. But previous was Venduc. Oh god, I've lost the plot. I've no idea. Right, okay. What are we? Where are we? What are we doing? Right, we've done this one. We still need another mem. Oh god, just open, you piece of shit. Come on. Why is this? Fuck's sake! What a garbage. Right, we want crystallized memories of the thingamy, Bob. Need the second one of those. $2.14. I don't think we got enough in there. Not enough in the tank. Okay. Stupid market system. Two credit limit. Take all. Delete. Yes. I don't want blank emails hovering. Right. Okay. Accept trade, yes. Okay. Then we're going to deposit. Blech. And we're going to go and get the other one. Blig. Hold down key. Hold down key. There we go. Right. Okay, so we've got to wait for that to come through again. Right, okay, so we got the second mem. I say tell Vendukala. Maybe. That was Parthenana. You think Vendulika? I reckon it's long gone by now anyway. Gone, left the thing in a different place. It's confusing, isn't it? The way they've done that. Like, probably sent the first message from the first character and then kind of... What would you wear in HUD 3? What are the other ones? The Ancient Defender and then... Yeah, Alba's got different ones, hasn't it? So all this stuff, and then Savick wrote this, I think, or edited it. Ancient Vision Preservation Unit. What's this one? 25, yeah. Oh, it's a no drop. Yeah, but there's other HUDs as well. There's the nano one. He's probably got something different. Cross-dimensional gyro, yeah. But then there's, yeah, the nano HUD one as well. Stab guidance system. Thought it might be. Is that all I've got left? Yeah, that ain't enough. Okay. You can type more than that in, but you can't withdraw it because your character can't hold it. So antiquated. Excuse me. Yeah, so I need to pass this over. At the moment I have... Yeah, we'll be okay. For that, once we put the money in. When it finally gets here. Oh, jeez. And then he waits. It's like the old Guinness advert, if you've never seen it. Actually, yeah. It was an ad, I think, in the 90s. Surfer, yeah.
He waits. That's what he does. I'll tell you what.
You have to watch it for yourselves. Because if I play it, I'll get a copyright claim. Because obviously, whoever wrote the music for that is not going to get any revenue because I put it in my however many hours stream. Yeah, right. 9. I like the way it converts to like 2 billion and something, but when you actually do the transfer. Same here. It only goes as far as that, so you just hold the 9 key down rather than anything else. Right, transferred it. Why isn't it instantly there? Come on, it's not complicated. Ugh. That is us. We are waiting. Oh, there you go. Bought it. Right, okay. Now we wait. Oh my god, that was quick. That's how it should be all the time. Right, okay. One of them. Nope, okay. How about t'other way around? Yep. Build. And you can't make 2 of them lock items, so that gives us quite a chunk more adult def. I'm trying to think what I had, like, on this guy, I think. Yeah, he's just got the alien beacon and then those 2, but there's other stuff you can wear. You know, that's DB3, which is really nice, but what do enforcers get? Oh, he's got the... Ooh, arbitration drone. Nice. Yeah, there's like one for soldier and MA, but I'm not seeing any soldiers or MA stood around. So that might be it for the upgradage. Will that make us less squishy? I certainly hope so. Right, I need to give my character credit so they're not walking around naked with none. No, it was never going to happen as quickly the second time, was it? Okay, while I'm waiting, let's re-gear. Okay. Actually, put this in a bag. Would make more sense, wouldn't it? Here we go. Also, we had to shoot. We could have used the backpack, but we didn't. What's in there anyway? Stuff. Yeah, you got to be 215. Start playing with that gear. Right. So he's going, and we need to do. Why have I got another email? That's weird. Surely that email is on the other character, not this one. Mark it. Did it? Wait, what? I bought 3? Oh, that was stupid. How did I buy 3? Oh well, it'll come in handy later, I'm sure. For the next Let's Build, I thought I withdrew money, but apparently still no money. Oh, there you go. Credit delivery. Take all. Delete mail. Yes. To you, I'm going to trade 900 999 999. I keep a few creds on this character, so nothing breaks. Right, back to Job. I've just had a pay reset. I want another one. There you go. Right, okay. So we're going to go back to doing what we need to do. So Acrobat. Careful in battle. Oh, I can't go any higher than that. That's disappointing. Ranger for the bow. Light artillery for more bow. Can't get the last one, which is annoying. 207. In defiance of everything, we're just going to leave that there. What the hell did I have? Add damage. I think I had disharmony for just pure add damage. Couldn't get the last one. Spiritual Master, what was that? Dimash Martial Arts. Maybe it wasn't that. Brawler is Brawl, isn't it? Brawl and add damage. And the other option is Spatial Displacement. No. Go for Brawler. More damage. Even though we're not really using Brawl. Blindside Blow, which doesn't work when you have a bow equipped. Okay, let's go to tier and get the other buffs. Quick way to tier grid, ICC. It's quicker than running across Old Athen, just about. Right. See, help. There we go. Okay, so we want I think we got Behemoth, have we? Yeah. And we can't get the higher one yet, so the Hankwack. But no, it's not that. Lasting Ultimatum, there we go. Net Physicist. We want Composite 4 hours. Was that it? Is that all? Yeah, because the others are mine, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. We're going to go for Reduce Inertia. Oh, God. Buff yourself, you noob. Bow buff. MA buff. And then crit buff. With, like, no scope. I'm going to put on that. Keep those handy. I'm back to Shadowlands for a Doja hunt. Yay. Right, let's see how we do now with a bit of added defense. In fact, let's put on the defensive HUD as well, because that's adding what? 100 to evades. That's got to make a difference. That has to make a difference, surely. To goodness. can't believe I managed to buy 3 mems when you can only actually use 2. That's incredibly stupid. But I managed to do it anyway. God. Oh, I'm terrible. Right. Demon of Shadow. Right. Let's just figure this out. Hit that. Hit that. Okay, let's take off the bow. Let's punch him in the head. Yeah, I see Brawl immediately stunning him is kind of cool. Yeah, we are definitely doing better. Here we are. Let's go back to the bow. Shame it takes so long to equip, but all the perks have recycled, so. Got to remember this thing was kicking our arse before. And now it's not easy, but it's a very winnable fight. Oh, and there you go. Starkness was right. Doja on the first try. That was just funny. That's funny to me that I'm pretty sure. No, it isn't the same one because I killed it with my keeper, didn't I? Yes, I did. Which leaves us with Freelancers Inc. to hand in, but also confronting the scientist. Yeah. That's over in Frontier, isn't it? Yeah. But that's for a ring we can't even use yet, so I'm not charging ahead to go and get it. But I think handing these in will get us 207. If we get 207, then we're high enough level to unlock that, which will give us an extra 28 to bow and an extra attack. Implode. So we're just waiting on the cooldown here. We'll hand this in, speak to the warden, hand that in, and then hand in the freelancers, and I'm pretty sure that will get us to 207. Pretty sure. Gonna have a pee while I wait. Just because. Right, I'm back. Did not take long, obviously. Right, here we go. So, Doja, Warden, and then the other one. I think we're done. That should be 207. And yeah, those two HUDs made a massive difference, I would say. It went from like impossible fight to quite a winnable fight. Just by spending lots and lots of money effectively and mucking about trying to get enough comp lit. Apart from that, yeah, it wasn't painful. It's not, oh my god, it's not like the old days where you had to it was like 24 hours to reset each perk. And people, you know what we did? We just kept resetting the clock on the BIOS so we could do it in like an afternoon. But it was still a massive ball ache because you had to keep going resetting the clock in your BIOS for each and every perk. It was kind of like, oh, this is just stupid. But at least it didn't take 6 months. But I think they figured that out and that doesn't work anymore. Randy Craig, hey, how's it going today? It's going good. It's going good. You've missed quite a bit of work that we've done. Inverted commas. Okay, oh, we are definitely hitting 207 today. Oh, hell yeah, we are. Let's go and talk to the Warden. It can be any warden if you didn't know. If you're clan, you don't have to go to the guy in West Athen. You can go to the one in Newland and whatnot. And just to demonstrate that, I'm going to do it now. So here's me, clan, but I'm going to go to Newland City. I'm going to go to the... Oh, someone's been playing. There's Wardenstein. Istanis. Wardensteins? I don't know. Another dead prisoner. Green. Go back. Yeah, so you can literally hand into any of them that you want to. But obviously, to hand the mission in, I still need to go back to West Athen, Old Athen. Because that's where the mission agency is. Yeah, 1600 evades, because it adds to evades on here. I think. Oh no, it only adds on there, but hey. That plus the add def definitely all adds up. Alright, I think this will be 207 here, looking at the XP bar. It is. Light artillery, there we go. So that added, what was it called? Implode. Right. Implode. Check on here. Key bindings, bar number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Hopefully that's saved. Okay, let's go hand in the freelancers, see how much we get. Oh, we got another careful in battle. There we go. That's made us even more defensive. Yay. Omni 2. Yeah, because the original Old Athens was just this bombed out crater of a city. It was just destroyed. And then they decided to rebuild it. It's part of the storyline. Ralph! Ralph gives me XP. Therefore, I like Ralph. There you go. Right, okay. Now, is anyone else streaming on? Is it just going to be me? Kind of feel it's just going to be me. But we're going to have a look. Okay, Anarchy Online, me and Rubicar live feed. Oh, Lost is streaming. Let's go raid Lost.
What's my name by Snoop Dogg? Wait, why can't... Ah!
She's a rather vocal lady. But I like her. She's funny. So, yeah, we're going to go raid them. Yes, we are. And I will be back maybe on Wednesday, but if not, Friday, for some more Anarchy Online. Yes, indeed. So I don't have many viewers on at the moment. Monday is always a bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes it's massively busy on the stream, and sometimes, well, you know, people are doing other stuff, and I get it. So, yep. We're going to go raid Lost. That's everyone on the stream. Love you all. Thank you for the resubs. Much appreciated. Thank you for the new follows and subs. Also appreciated. And all the other stuff the pro streamer guys say that I've probably forgotten. But until the next one, bye for now.